Hello class, welcome to another lesson here on YouTube. Today we are looking at phrasal verbs on relationships, specifically phrasal verbs that describe being persistent about a particular topic or situation. And the phrasal verb we use to describe tolerating that person who is being persistent. So before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified whenever we post new videos. In this lesson, we are looking at phrasal verbs. We're going to explain them by definition and at some points translating them to their Spanish equivalent whenever possible. Let's begin. All right, so number one, to wear down. Wear down has several definitions. In our context, it means to overcome someone or something by persistence, yeah? So, for example, her children wore her down and they are finally going to Disney World next week. That means to convince someone, yeah? To push, yeah? To push by persistence, insistir en algo, yeah? And number two, they are so persistent, they wear me down, yeah? They wear me down is to be convinced, yeah? To be convinced after a lot of persistence. ¿Ya? Cuando alguien te logra convencer de hacer algo o para hacer algo, después de hacer mucha persistencia, yeah? They wore me down, they wear me down. And let's look at number two, and we have to cave in. So to cave in is to be convinced by persistence. Es muy similar a wear down, very similar to wear down. To capitulate or submit under pressure to something or someone, yeah? To be convinced after a lot of persistence and pressure. So they wore her down and she caved in, yeah? They are adopting a new puppy tomorrow. To cave in is to agree, yeah? To agree after persistence, yeah? All right, and let's look at our final one, our final phrasal verb, which is number three, which talks about tolerating, to put up with. It means to tolerate or to endure something, yeah? Soportar algo. Usually it's not a positive something. Usualmente no es algo positivo lo que estás soportando, yeah? But context varies. The context is important with this phrasal verb. I cannot put up with tardiness, yeah? Impuntualidad, I cannot put up with it, no puedo soportarlo, yeah? They put up with the mess because it is a temporary situation, yeah? They put up with the mess, soportan o aceptan esta situación porque es temporal. She puts up with me, I don't make it easy. Esta es una frase muy común. This is a very common phrase in relationships and to describe different kind of romantic relationships. It is usually a joke, but it talks about someone putting up with another one, their annoying traits, etc. Yeah. So to put up. Esa es una frase común en inglés, usualmente se dice en plan de broma, de chiste, en relaciones románticas, como que ella me soporta o él me soporta, yo no lo hago fácil, ¿no? Que esas características quizás que fastidian a uno o a otro, esa persona las soporta y las acepta de alguna manera. So to put up with is to tolerate or endure something or someone. Usually it's traits, yeah? Usually it's traits or qualities when we're describing a person, and when we're describing a situation, we talk about the characteristics of those situations we are putting up with. So that is our third phrasal verb and the final one we are looking at today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that these lessons are useful to you. We will continue practicing and defining different phrasal verbs so that you're able to use them with more familiarity. Nice to see you and see you next class.